at NASA. For those of you just joining us on YouTube, yay, we got the stream going. That's good. It took long enough. Those of you just joining us on YouTube, the listeners on the radio have already heard this part. Give us a call, 260-424-8728, if you want to wish your father a happy Father's Day live on the air. Go ahead. They won't be able to watch it on YouTube or hear it on YouTube because it's not spliced into the system, but you'll be able to do it. I've got my son, Tristan, in studio with me today. Hi to the YouTube people, Tristan. Yep. So if you're just joining us, enjoy that. Remember to tune your radio to 95.7 FM WELT here in Fort Wayne. Okay, getting back to the story now that we've got the live stream up. Excuse me. At NASA, an experiment is underway, fully electric plane. As electric cars roll out across the world, nixing the need to pay soaring fuel prices, NASA is looking to the skies, unveiling the X-57, or Maxwell. NASA says Maxwell could be on the runway within 4 years. Maxwell, a single-seater plane that bears a striking resemblance to a Cessna, uses electric propulsion rather than burning fuel. The craft could have 14 electric motors in total, dotted on the wings. The project is part of NASA's $790 million, quote, New Aviation Horizons initiative, an ambitious 10-year program to see the replacement of the roaring, gas-guzzling commercial jetliners we use today, with a quieter, greener alternative. At a conference in Washington on Friday, Charles F. Bolden, Jr., the NASA administrator, said, quote, the X-57 will take the first giant step in opening a new era of aviation. NASA says Maxwell could be on the runway within 4 years, quickly followed by a series of 5 large electric planes capable of holding more passengers and cargo. While Maxwell is still a prototype, earlier this year NASA researchers achieved success on a much smaller scale, successfully testing a small electric-powered plane called the Greased Lightning GL-10. NASA earlier this year successfully tested the Greased Lightning, a small electric plane. A YouTube video of Greased Lightning's remotely controlled inaugural flight has been viewed more than 1 million times. Of course, Maxwell wouldn't be the first plane to operate without a drop of fuel. In April, the Solar Impulse touched down in California after a 2.5-day flight across the Pacific. Pacific, not the Pacific. That plane was operated by solar power. But speed was not its strong suit, reaching just 30 to 40 miles per hour. Maxwell, on the other hand, is predicted to reach speeds of 175 miles an hour. That's pretty fast, isn't it, buddy? Mm-hmm. Yeah. If successful, NASA says the technologies applied to get Maxwell in the skies could be translated to the private sector, something that could transform travel as we know it. Oh, that's pretty fascinating stuff right there. We're going to do one more story here. Also, if anybody was watching the Tony Awards last Sunday, I know we talked about it last week and how Hamilton was one of my favorite musicals of this year. Hamilton did take 12 Tony Awards. They were nominated for 16, won 12 of them, and that is only one Tony shy of the all-time record of number of Tony Awards won by a single production during an award show. Pretty darn fascinating, if you ask me. I'm absolutely in love with the Hamilton um, musical. It is a fantastic piece of work, and everyone should get the cast album of the entire cast singing all the songs from Hamilton so that you can listen along, sing along, and enjoy. Just close your eyes and imagine and enjoy the musical for what it is. There's also some videos up on YouTube of different Hamilton recordings. We also encourage you to go subscribe to the Hamilton YouTube channel and see some of their live stuff that's posted on there. Awesome, awesome stuff. So congratulations to the cast and crew of Hamilton, an American musical about Alexander Hamilton, our first Treasury Secretary. So that was great to watch. They did a fantastic performance, and I urge you all to check it out. The Hamilton Tony Awards performance was just breathtaking. Every time I watch it, I get goosebumps immediately. It is that darn good. So check that out. So congratulations to Hamilton. We're going to do one more story here and call it quits because it is Father's Day and I am a dad and I would like to go home and be lazy today. So if you want to call us, feel free to do so in the next 10, 15 minutes or so at 260-424-8728. That'll get you live in studio with me and we can talk about your father and how awesome he is here in the tail end of the show. Uh, this article is a fun one. I dug this up and I'm going to be using quite a few of the things in this article. These are Father's Day 2016 jokes, 19 funny one-liners and riddles to share with your dad. There's no better way to celebrate Father's Day than telling a dad joke or telling dad a joke. This is your perfect chance to get back at him for annoying you with silly quips your whole life. While you're at brunch with your pop on Sunday, pull up this story and read aloud these one-liners, quips, and quotes. Quote, I tell my kids jokes as often as possible, and the worse they are, the better. It's just me, or when you tell your children a joke, do you actively want them to think it's rubbish? Unquote. As John Sutton, the blogger behind Dad Pride, wrote in 2013. Give him a dose of his own metaphorical medicine on Father's Day. Here are 19 jokes for Dad collected from Mashable, Boys Life, Reader's Digest, BuzzFeed, and dadjoke.tumblr.com. Me. I'll call you later. Dad. Don't call me later. Call me Dad. That's a good one, huh, bud? Yeah. Two guys walk into a bar. The third one ducks. Where does Fonzie from Happy Days like to go for lunch? Why, Chick-fil-A. Yeah, good stuff. Me, Dad, make me a sandwich. Poof, you're a sandwich. That's a good one. Why is no one friends with Dracula? Because he's such a pain in the neck. Pretty good, huh, Tristan? Yeah. What's the difference between a high-hit baseball and a maggot's father? What's that? One's a pop fly, the other's a fly pop. Bad dad jokes for Father's Day. My daughter got me a world's best dad mug, so we know she's sarcastic. That's a quote from Bob Odenkirk from most recently Better Call Saul, the TV show on AMC. Dad, this is Dad speaking. You'll never amount to anything because you procrastinate, son. Oh yeah? Just you wait. Exactly. Fatherhood is great because you can ruin someone from scratch. Jon Stewart. That's a quote from Jon Stewart. Dad, want to hear a pizza joke? Me. Sure. Dad. Never mind, it's too cheesy. Why do bears have hairy coats? For protection. Person 1. I hate oyings. Person 2. What is an oying? Person 3. This joke. Get it? Annoying? And oying? Annoying? What is annoying? Yeah, right? Very good. Okay. I used to work for a soft drink can crushing company. It was so depressing. A ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. Bartender says, sorry, we don't serve food here. Very good. Oh, let's see. Science teacher. When is the boiling point reached? Science student. When my father sees my report card. Let's see. Here's another one. When you have a bladder infection, you're in trouble. Get it? Urine? Pee stuff? Yeah. You get that one, kiddo? Yeah, you're in trouble? Yeah. Pretty funny. How does the moon cut his hair? Don't know? Eclipse it. That's pretty good too. If life gives you melons, you're probably dyslexic. That's a good dad joke for all the dads out there. Dad, what happens when you talk to a cow? Me. What? Dad. It goes in one ear and out the other. Those are 19 awesome dad jokes for you guys on Father's Day. One last chance to give us a call. That's 260-424-8728. If you're calling from out of country, that's the country code +1. You can call us 1-260-424-8728. Get us on the live shot. Wish your dad a happy Father's Day, or I don't know, yell at me or something. Either way, you can do that in the YouTube comments too if you want. Now that we've got our live streaming, I'm sorry we didn't have it live streaming any longer. We had technical difficulties and couldn't get things going for you. Facebook.com/standardbyte. To check out our Facebook page, please like that page. Helps us get the word out to other people and helps you stay informed about what's going on with the show and other fun news articles that we find throughout the week. Also, twitter.com/standardbyte. You can find us there as well. Like us on Twitter, or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and tweet at us. We'll answer any questions you have, or try to do our best to answer any questions you have. YouTube.com, search for the Standard Byte. In order to get our own unique URL, say that 6 times fast, we need more subscribers on the YouTube page. That way I can just give you a URL to search for or to type in instead of having to tell you to search for something, because it's a long random string of letters and numbers as it stands right now, because we don't have enough subscribers. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on those notifications on your mobile device. Or if you don't. That's fine. Give our videos a thumbs up if you liked it, a thumbs down if you didn't like it. Comment on what you'd like to hear us talk about on the show anywhere. You can email us at standardbyte@gmail.com with any info you have, any stories you found, any cool stuff you want to hear. Please feel free to do that. That's standardbyte@gmail.com. Standard, spelled standard. And then Byte, B-Y-T-E. I've been David. This is the Standard Byte. We're going to end a little bit early today, get out a little early today. We will be back next week with a regular live show with Dave and Leah in studio. Leah is off today, celebrating Father's Day with her fiance and kids, and having a grand old time. Also, I hope you guys checked out Sweetwater's Gear Fest, which was going on Friday and Saturday. I don't think it's going on today. That was a really cool event that was going on here in Fort Wayne. Also, Rib Fest is still currently going on downtown at Headwaters Park. So I encourage everybody who lives in Fort Wayne or the surrounding area to come on into town and check out Rib Fest. Awesome time, great food, and you'll see a lot of people there. Also, your fathers might get some deals because it's Father's Day on meats and sundry. So check that out, Ribfest. Also, anything else I need to talk about here? No, I think we're good. Once again, to wrap things up, you're listening to WELT 95.7. Weld always comes to you from the main library downtown and via the tower at Illinois, Purdue, or Indiana. Indiana University, Purdue University, Fort Wayne, or IPFW. Welt is generously funded by ESCO Communications as well as the Friends of the Library, who encourage all Allen County residents to come to any branch library and read a book. I am David. You know me. We will see you next week. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Check us out on all that stuff. We're going to play you out with some wonderful PSAs from the Ad Council. Bye-bye.
If you may have prediabetes, and you can do it at doihaveprediabetes.org. But you're probably not going to argue.
Sorry, YouTube, about the
listening to the radio. You're busy, which is great because busy people can't get
live
prediabetes.
streaming.
Oh my! I read
Technical difficulties. We couldn't get it to start up, kick in, and start streaming. So I'll try to do some supplemental material on later on YouTube for you guys, so I can recap some of the stories we talked about on the thing. So feel free to check out youtube.com and search for the Standard Byte. Tell your friends, tell your enemies. Send them all over, and we'll take any subscription we can get. So, enjoy. We'll see you later. Bye-bye, YouTube.